Welcome back.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing the Star-Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Well, with the new season underway, we get a look at the new class to enter the league with the rookie race. All these rookies have done a good job adjusting to the NBA as they look to take home the Rookie of the Year honors at the end of the season. Take a look at the prodigy. He's a ways down the ladder if the award was given out today, but there's still time in this season for him.
And to be there among the top 10 of this very talented rookie class really says a lot about his potential.
Yep, and there's a lot of competition for the ROI this season. Rookie of the Year, folks, if you're not keeping up. And as early as it is, you know, he's got plenty of time to put himself right in the middle of the running.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, the era of star free agents increasingly being on the move has created a media frenzy that sometimes can be intense and draining. Some players like Kevin Durant have pushed back against year-long and incessant free agency questions. Warriors coach Steve Kerr said, "We're all actors in a soap opera, and we have to deal with that part of it." Kevin?
It can be a circus. David, thanks. Clark up front. That's where the game will likely be won or lost in this one.
Great talent, no doubt, on the front lines here. But if for some reason they cancel each other out, then you know where it's going to be decided, in the backcourt, with guys about your size, Kevin.
Now, wait a minute. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Mavericks, Ligue is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. The Cobra out there with Doncic. And it's the prodigy in at the 3, the small forward. So the Pelicans win the tip. Ball, the pass to Favors. Ingram outside. Back to Favors. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Clock at 6. Ingram kicks to Holiday. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Ingram missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Ball with a wide open look. And again, New Orleans has no luck. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, the Cobra.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Boy, calm and collected inside. Doncic's scoring ability, wide-ranging.
They get a hand on it. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Just over a minute played here in the first. To the inside. Favors passes to Williamson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
capable of doing some real damage. Give Williamson the rock in a spot like that, and he is going to burn it.
Back to Doncic. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. To the middle, the Cobra. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Holiday. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Porzingis to 2, and another basket for Dallas.
You got to be cognizant of the fact that Porzingis has this shot in his arsenal, and he's always ready to take it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
On the wing, Holiday. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Kleba. Sinks the triple.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Williamson. Now here's Ingram. They need this, and it's good on the way in.
What about those dribble moves from Ingram? I mean, he's really good at carving his way through whatever the defense throws his way.
Here's the Cobra. Out to Porzingis. Lets it go with a 3. That shot misses. And New Orleans will come the other way. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. It may very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Holiday against Doncic. Porzingis with the block.
Tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against Minnesota. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
And stolen by Williamson. Favors with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The know-how that Ingram has. I mean, well aware that the defense is going to hack him in these situations. He just stays the course. You know, his teammates calling him the slender man. Brandon Ingram, not much more than 200 lbs, but adding strength has been a focus.
And he makes the first. And with Brandon Ingram and his size, he could benefit from adding a few pounds.
Well, you know, his teammates call him Tiny Dog. Dog because of his determination. That's a positive thing. The tiny part in reference to his slight frame. Time to bulk it up, young fella. Weight room.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's the Cobra. Sinks the three-pointer. The Cobra's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Favors. A 17-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass. The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Takes a three and stolen by Favors. Porzingis with the steal. Here's the Cobra. He's back up, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Derek Favors.
And, you know, with Porzingis, the potential is really exciting. I mean, with his size and skill set, I think he's got a chance to be a dominant force for a long time.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Dallas.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And guys, add to that the fact that they have really done a great job of attacking the ball handler with their defensive pressure and forcing turnovers.
Well, Clark, midseason rumors now in full session. When a player requests a trade, how strongly do you think that affects team chemistry?
You know, Kevin, I'm all for players voicing their choice and actually having an opportunity to express themselves, but it can be detrimental if a player in the middle of a season makes it known that he's not interested in being there. It can have a terrible effect on team chemistry, in my opinion. You know, for Porzingis, the business of the family is basketball. His parents played at a very high level. His older brother played professionally for over a decade, and the first word that Porzingis said was ball, and he's had one in his hands pretty much from the start.
Here's Doncic. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Here's the Cobra. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. Pelicans trail by 6. Outside Holiday. Favors passes to Holiday. Shoots over Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis with the block. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And Clark, Porzingis' older brother. He used to make him highlight reels of NBA stars.
Yeah, you know, the NBA was his goal all along, but he showed patience, and the Orlando Magic actually promised to take him 10th back in 2014. He stayed in Spain 1 more year to develop, and good for him.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Runs it for New Orleans. They have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots. The second overall pick in 2016, a lot of expectations for Brandon Ingram. If anything, he puts that pressure on himself. This is a young man that wants to be great.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Lonzo Ball out there with Hart. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Favors in at the power forward position. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And Clark, they say Brandon Ingram, his own biggest critic. Does all his frustration and worry become, you think, a hindrance?
I think it can be, guys. I mean, you can't weigh yourself down with self-frustration and self-criticism because it can keep you from being your best. At the end of the day, his talent is obvious. I think he's got tremendous upside, but that piece of the mentality that he brings has to be balanced out a bit.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Ball, following the score by Dallas. Pulls it up. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. A whole new cast of characters for the Pelicans. 3 promising first-round picks, Greg, and the young players acquired from the Lakers and veterans like Favors and Redick.
All of a sudden, a wealth of options for Alvin Gentry. Time will tell how they did in the AD trade, but seems like they're off to a nice start.
Both good from the line that time.
And the Mavericks seem to have done the hard part, acquiring a potential franchise player in Luka Doncic.
And you know, guys, we've seen it, but in this league, 1 star isn't enough. That's why I think the trade for Porzingis was a good gamble. If he can stay healthy, they have an inside-outside star combo to build on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here's the prodigy. His last outing, he had 8 points. There's the pass to the Cobra. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Ball, the pass to Okafor. Ingram outside. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Clark, last season we saw more of the global game series from the NBA. A couple games in Mexico, 1 in England. It's nice to see.
Yeah, it really is, because I actually 6 years ago had a chance to be with the Pacers in the global games in the Philippines, and then Taipei, Taiwan with the Rockets. Great experience for the players and the organizations. It's an additional level of travel, no doubt. About a week to 10 days where you're in another country, but it's great for the game, and it's great for the fans in those countries.
Here's the Cobra. Again, the Mavericks score.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. To the paint. Here's Favors. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
The Cobra. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass the ball. And here's Favors. Kicks to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Phenomenal athleticism from Ingram. I mean, really looking to rip that basket up with that strong dunk.
Now here's Wright. No points in the game yet for him. The Cobra passes to the prodigy. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Boy, a big summer for the Mavs here in 2019. Huge cap room. They were looking to stock up on veteran talent while Doncic was still on that rookie contract. Pretty solid position for the Mavericks.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. You talk about the aggressive summer for the Mavericks. The max extension for Porzingis was a given.
Yeah, I agree. And you take a look at what else they needed. More shooting, two-way veteran players if they're going to make a push for the playoffs.
And he sinks the second. So it's the Pelicans now. It's a 13-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And Favors kicks to ball. A second chance effort. And that one's good by Favors.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Ball.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 13. Here's the dish to Ingram. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Ingram's got 18 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Wright. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Ingram. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Phoenix. Back to Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Timeout. Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Dallas calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Zingas, he's checked in for foul.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
The Pelicans have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. The first one falls. And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one. Starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
Boy, you look at Maximilian Kleber, the German native. I mean, this guy's a very capable shooter, but it's his defense that keeps him on the court. He's 6'11", but has quick feet, which allows him to defend multiple positions.
Hayes, he's checked in for Jahlil Okafor. And both free throws good for Porzingis. Mark, you think of European players, it's usually the offensive end where they thrive, but Kleber is a versatile defensive stopper too.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, this guy can shut you down because he moves his feet. He's strong, really keeps driving lanes from opening up on the perimeter, and his positioning and timing make him a good shot blocker too.
Now here's Ball. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So for the Pelicans, Williamson is checked in for Favors. Etwan Moore comes in for Josh Hart, and it's Holiday in for Lonzo Ball. Mavericks leading by 12. Pass to Porzingis. Here's the prodigy. Inside. The kick out to Wright. Dallas moving the ball around. Drills it from outside. The Cobra's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Mavs.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game. His second in this quarter.
Holiday looking over the floor. Moore outside. Pass to Ingram. Here's the three. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. Dallas has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Here's the Cobra. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Right against Moore. Down low. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Williamson dishes to Hayes. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Clark, we're seeing a lot of shooters drawing contact. They have that art form down. They know exactly what to do and how to position their bodies, don't they?
Yeah, they really do, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody's any better than James Harden, in part because he's so skilled with the ball, but he's a really thick, strong, agile guard, which makes him hard to defend without fouling him. And he's really developed that ability to seek contact in a legal manner. And I don't think anybody does it any better than him.
Good on the second free throw. Here's the Cobra. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Over to the left wing. Porzingis passes to right. Here's the prodigy. To the middle. Porzingis inside. Hayes on him. Porzingis can't hit.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Good on both. Mavericks leading by 12. Here's the Cobra. 26 points for him. To the wing right side. Porzingis passes to the prodigy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For Dallas, they have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. A different look for Dallas. And that does it for the first half of play. Mavericks lead by 12. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. From the get-go, it was Dallas who came out strong. Amped up and ready off the tip, they immediately went on an 11-4 run. At the end of one, they were still firmly in control, up by 12. After a tough, hard-fought second quarter, the lead remained the same, and they still hold the double-digit advantage at the break. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
You know what, Ernie? I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
And Kenny, what'd you see from New Orleans?
Well, obviously, they didn't show up on the glass at all. They were getting outworked, out-hustled, and outplayed. And their competition showed just the opposite. They wanted it more. You can't give up a ton of extra possessions in a game like this and expect to win.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter just about ready to begin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Mavericks leading by 12. Ligue is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with the Cobra, and it's the prodigy in at the 3 slot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Here's the Cobra. Back to Porzingis, 5 to shoot. Here's the Cobra, and the 3 ball is good. The Cobra's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Mavs. Pelicans trail by 15. Ingram outside. Here's Holiday. An easy 2 points on the layup. Holiday's got 6.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Doncic against Holiday. Here's the Cobra. Ball with the rebound. Here's Ingram. It's deflected. Here's Williamson. Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
Now, here's Doncic. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. The Cobra, again, the Mavericks score.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Ball, the pass to Holiday. Now Ingram. He's got 23. Elbow shot is on the way. Good as the jump shot falls. Ingram's got 25 points.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And the shot goes in. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Ingram. 25 points in the game. Ball dishes to Favors. Take a look at the NBA. Who's the best, you think, Clark, at controlling the defensive glass, getting the missed most shots and getting their offense back in gear?
Yeah, I think even though he's a bit undersized, he does a great job. Draymond Green, not only does he rebound the ball defensively, but he also can ignite the break because of his ball handling and passing ability. Giannis Antetokounmpo does a great job on the defensive backboards, as does Joel Embiid.
And that one falls for Favors. And he makes both free throws. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Ball. The Cobra passes to the prodigy. Now Doncic. He's covered by Ingram. 4 on the shot clock. Count it.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Now here is Holiday. He has 6.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it.
Off the inbound pass. And no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Maley. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. At one point, they led by 16. The Cobra passes to Brunson. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Kleba's got 5 now.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
And Holiday, here we go. And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 35 points for the Cobra.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside Holiday. Shoots off the step back. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Excellent court awareness from the big man there. Porzingis proven to be a reliable passer.
Now here is Holiday. Defense is right there. Lets a floater go. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Now the pass to the Cobra. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Williamson kicks to Holiday. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Alvin Gentry.
With a sense of urgency right now, okay? We can't hold back. We can't give up easy baskets. We can't give up mistake baskets, okay? We got to lock in.
Well, it's obvious they're in this game. He's begging them to stay engaged no matter what.
And Kevin, this one is far from over. I like seeing Coach Gentry urging his group on like this.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So the Pelican 5 right now. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. He's out there with Williamson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1 spot. Just 4 to shoot. From 18 feet away. And it's Ingram missing. Dallas leading by 10. Passes to the Cobra. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And with Ingram, he can score from anywhere. I mean, his jump shot is money, and his drives to the hoop, lethal.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Pelicans trail by 10. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Fade away, and that one's good. Williamson.
And he's far from just a dunker. Zion is also capable of hurting you from outside.
Outside Hardaway. To the Cobra. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Alexander Walker. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Holiday. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside Hardaway. One-on-one fast break. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Puts it up. Kleba, the pass to the Colts. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that one.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Porzingis inside. Good work there as it goes. And it's a 10-point Dallas lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them back, and I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pelicans. The pass to Williamson. Ingram outside. Passes it to Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ingram. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the second free throw, good.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. And ball comes to help. Okafor with the steal. Outside Holiday. Lets it go. And the Pelicans miss again.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Doncic. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Ball.
And in transition, Ball is a problem. A quick decision maker who knows exactly where to go to get fast break opportunity. There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Count that bucket. Pelicans trail by 7. Ingram outside. Back to Ball. It's intercepted. Here's the...
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Here's Holiday. It's Ball in the corner. Jacks up a three. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 8 points for Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Pelicans have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And the dunk by Williamson.
Not a guy you can stop by fouling. Williamson too focused and too powerful.
Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Mavericks leading by 3. Dallas calls timeout.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with. And then the guts it takes to pull him off always blows me away.
Well, you look at Williamson sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
And here is Williamson. Shoots a fader, and right through it goes. Williamson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the offensive skill set Williamson has off the charts. And the scary thing is, guys, he's only going to keep getting better.
Favors with the rebound. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pelicans. 6-point game. Pass to Williamson. Shoots from 12. No good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. And Doncic gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Ingram. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pelicans trail by 10. Now, here's Ball. With the teardrop. The kick out to Holiday. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Mavericks leading by 7. Here's the Cobra. Here's Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Favors surveying the floor.
6 on the shot clock. Ingram kicks the ball. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Okay.
First free throw is good. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds. But that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart. Make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now here's Ingram. He's covered closely. There's the feed to Williamson.
And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And the expectations for Williamson are sky high. A superb athlete whose skill set and drive to be great is off the charts.
And he's good on the second. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Porzingis. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Doncic. And there's the pass to the Cobra. And the assist goes to Doncic. The Cobra's got 54 points.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Here's Ball. Off target from outside. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
On the wing, Doncic, guarded by Holiday. Porzingis passes to the Cobra. Dallas moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. 1:41 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Holiday gets the bucket.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And that one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 19. 1:32 left to play here in the fourth. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, the Cobra.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. .132 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. They shoot again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Shooting for New Orleans. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about a market size, nightlife for some guys is important. Business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles. Season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have a family, Clark, when you played your last couple of years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We've been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Mavericks.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Cobra.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
To the inside, Alexander Walker. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Barea, the pass to Powell. Here's the Cobra. And Barea has it in the corner and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good with the layup.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on a break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat him down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.